And I was at a time when Hawaii was under enormous change, but Hawaiians weren't navigating that change. Those changes were driven by other visions and other people's dreams. And I would characterize the time that for Hawaiians lost the confidence and the ability and the courage to dream. And all of a sudden there was this mentor came into my life and basically took my spirit by the hand and said, I want you to try to come be a crew member on this voyaging canoe. His name was Herb Kawainui Kane. Changed my life. There was someone that had enough confidence to believe that I could contribute to something that was special. It was confusing because the symbolism of the voyaging canoe and the launching of its reality, all of a sudden there was this sense of dignity and pride and strength of our ancestry. It was confusing because it was all so brand new. When I look back at that community that held it and embraced that symbol, we weren't sure what it all meant because so much of this has been crushed over time in terms of our being willing to take pride in who we were as a people. But there was something very innate and something very more spiritual that embraced that voyaging canoe that kept us there. And we've been there. We've been there for 29 years. This past summer we've sailed on our most recent voyage. We've crossed over 100,000 nautical miles. That's more than going around the planet 4 times at the equator. This community is still there. It's sailing. Its purpose has evolved over time. It's grown over time. It started off from a science perspective that there was an individual that had the vision that said that there are these old chants. There's all this archaeological. There's all this linguistic information that showed that these people were great explorers. And it was confirmed by our oral histories. And his dream was, from a scientific point of view, was to build a voyaging canoe, sail it from Hawaii back to the homeland of its ancestors in Tahiti, which is an open ocean passage of 2,500 miles of open ocean, and go back and retrace in the wake of our ancestors into the stories of our genealogy that go back as far back as 2,000 years. Extraordinary story. It was all of a sudden, this was all being woken up into our lives, where we were, I think, in a place where we were seeking for hope. We're looking for solutions to push back the depression and the apathy that we've had, but also at the same time we're dealing with fear that we would fail again. Fail in the modern world. That we would become what we're expected to be, less than contributing individuals to this society. But that canoe and what it symbolizes was powerful enough to hold us together and give us the chance to exercise our dreams and bring back a sense of hope and healing into the people who share our ancestry, and especially give hope and healing to our children. Because in the end, that's what it's about.